We are headed to Redfox Commons, which is a new building up in the north part of and the west part of Slabtown. It's a 2-story building, 65,000 feet roughly. It has a really cool skin to it. We toured it while it was under construction, and now it's completed. We're actually about to come up on it. This red building right here, hence Redfox Commons. It sort of has that industrial feel to it, but inside it's a creative office building. It's a really cool part of the neighborhood.
I mean, hey guys,
we're trying to, see what we can do.
Good to see you.
A little bit more.
Hi guys.
Good to
Nice
see you.
to see you. Good to see you. Thank you all for being here. Great to see you. Hi William. So Redfox Commons, we can accommodate about 63,000 square feet. The building is broken up, as you can see, into different buildings. Basically, this is our jewel box, which can become common area space, or it can very easily just become one tenant space if you want it. But basically, we can do about 40,000 square feet in the east building right behind you, Sean, or about 20,000 square feet here.
Awesome.
And we're right next to Montgomery Park, which is obviously undergoing a major renovation, seismic and everything of that sort. About 120 million square feet, I think, was the lot, or $1 million. You guys, I
huge.
had coffee today. Yeah. So they're going to have a food hall there, a lot of really awesome amenities, and we're just envisioning the two buildings being really good synergy, over the long term.
I'm excited to see it.
Come on in.
Yeah, come on in, guys.
I'll keep the
Go
door
ahead.
open.
You go ahead.
It locks up.
How do you both feel like this competes with what Montgomery Park will be when it's done?
Well, what's unique about this building is it's a great opportunity for somebody to really have their own identity and signage on the building. It can offer some easy, obviously just easy access, walking in and out.
Lobby signage and a fraction of a floor versus,
Exactly.
similar square footage with, how you can wait at somebody on the street.
Exactly.
So then you guys envision this being a single tenant, I assume, with
Ideally
this.
a single tenant,
Yeah.
or the ownership is prepared to just close this off. I mean, obviously it got finished like this, it's kind of got that wow factor, but somebody could either put, we've got
Well, I
the
like
stairs
that.
over
That's
there,
cool.
with like a glass ceiling or floor we talked about, if you needed to have that actual separation.
Yeah, we actually had Gensler put together a couple of renderings here. We see the kind of the widened Kennedy stairs up to the second floor as an idea, and then adding another kind of bridge across the gap there. We think it's really unique.
So right now the parking is 2 per 1,000 ratio.
4,000, the ownership is in discussions, and we can secure probably up to 4 per 1,000.
I think I've asked you that about 3 times previously. But it's for the camera.
You get it on record.
They said potentially maybe up to 4,000.
So the people that you really don't like,
Yeah, when someone's
this is not performing. This is where they go. What's through that wall?
You could, if you punch through it, it would just take you more into the space. So if they have a situation where they want to drop things off and then take them directly into the
You know what this could be? This could be like a cool cafe space.
Could be. So good flexibility depending on tenant needs.
Yeah. The boat truss is really cool. All this. Old growth, like it's.
In the last couple of months, they went through and removed some of the doors just to enhance the natural light coming through.
Oh.
The thing I also wanted to mention is that these are operable windows.
Oh, they are.
Cool.
Huh. All of them?
Not all of them.
Some of these. This is a pull-up bar.
Pull-up bar, you could use that as a pull-up bar.
Hey.
It's only like a 120-year-old timber. So.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So this floor combined with that is the
For about 36,000 feet, I think is what they said. Yeah. You could split this. I mean, this has to be a top.
It should stay
It's one tenant
for
36,000 feet, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you could close this off, but that's part of the beauty of this building.
Yeah.
I think hanging some hammocks in between here is probably an ideal
Probably be really, really
pull.
You just need to carry some, $20 million in commercial liability.
go down and introduce you guys to the west wing from the first floor.
Yeah.
It's kind of our showroom. There's a couple of new things that they added. So when we get there, I'll show you a little bit more, but it's different kinds of concrete that tenants can have, or like polished concrete versus
Oh, cool.
basically different textures.
Yeah.
And then a couple of furniture vendors that we had come in. This is how I saw. And then also different kinds of lighting that you can have in the space. What we wanted to do for this is make this a showroom. Not only have you have different textures for concretes that tenants could have in the space, but also some different furniture ideas, as well as lighting as well. So you can see different ambient lighting throughout the space. This space is really unique in the way that it also has a gray door and also a separate entrance. So you could have maybe a retail tenant that would have, maybe their showroom down here and then their offices upstairs. There's also a cutout over here as we walk over here that you could have those cascading stairs like the white canopy that we had in the other space as well.
I like what you guys did here with just to give a sense of what the finishes could be. That's, yeah. And the lighting.
We're talking about converting that outdoor, enclosing it a little bit and turning it into more of a courtyard type feel so that there's yet another, if it's just one tenant that takes this building, and then they have their own little retreat up there as well.
Is this right out of the glass doors?
So the ownership is very flexible. Obviously, usually with shell space, you're seeking longer terms, but here they're willing to do a shorter term deal with a minimal build out just for the sake of generating momentum.
Yeah.
Accommodating a tenant that may be in growth mode.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool.
So you could have stairs there just to interconnect everything right off the bat.
Yeah.
Walk in this way or.
You'll have direct access versus
That go in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Building multifamily on the other side. There's going to be, I think, 1,500 units on this side as well.
Okay.
And this will be the new entrance from what I heard. Is that what you just said?
No.
So this is the area that you were talking about enclosing?
Yeah, just enclosing this, if somebody wanted, just an idea, and then it could just be a little private patio. So only
Nice. Are you guys going to be able to use any of the amenities that Montgomery Park's going to do in terms of fitness and that sort of stuff? Have you guys talked about that?
I don't know about the fitness, but in talking to the brokers, it sounds like their amenities are generally going to be available to,
The area?
Yeah.
The area, yeah.
And so maybe if we have I don't know if we have a contract or how it'd be worked out, but I imagine if we just have one or two tenants here that we could work something out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So this is kind of like the baby version of Reese building.
Yeah.
You can see we took out the joists as well, maximize natural light.
Yeah.
And have that cool cutout over there, so it could be nice for you to just fill it in for a separate tenant up here.
And this is, what's the square footage of this space?
This is just about 8,900.
89, okay. So what's the plan for these common area stairwells if a single tenant were to come to a space like this?
Then I think it just all stays. If we need to break it up, we could look at adding a stairway over there and just actually breaking it up and more access.
But like if you split up this building and that building, you could presumably just close those doors because they don't need it. You already have multiple means of egress with these stairs here and those stairs on the other side. And this becomes like a birdcage spot for, you know what I mean? Like you put chairs and it's sort of focused on this tenant.
Yeah, it's just a little break away from your main space. Well, this is really cool.
Oh,
out
cute.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's why it's narrower. I was wondering. This is a cool space.
I think it's going to be a really cool thing right next. You're not in the heart of all the construction that's going on at Montgomery Park, but you're a little on the outside of that. It's got a lot of charm.
And you're just not going to get lost in the giant building
No.
if you want some identity.
Yeah.
So.
Close enough to Slab Town and amenities there. It's got great parking. Anyone
The
who-
parking is the big part.
Parking, I think, is huge.
And pizza.
And it has a wonderful new pizza place that we have yet to determine.
TBD if it's good or not.
TBD,
It is
well,
good.
Be on the Connors top 10 of pizza places.
Is it the one that said pizza?
Yeah.
Bar and pizza?
No, that wasn't it.
We are now heading to Field Office. Field Office is it's a beautiful development, 300,000 square feet split between two different buildings that has an open atrium in between them, sort of angled buildings right off of Nato Parkway. That it was developed by Project, I think it was 2018, and now Goldman Sachs and Lincoln Property own the asset. And beautiful, beautiful architecture. They've got multiple outdoor decks. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous building.